Okay, the purpose of this lab is to use system commands, namely PowerShell. Alright, so we'll scroll down to Windows Start, we'll mouse over it, right click, and we'll mouse up to Windows Terminal Admin. We'll click on it, and we'll scroll up, and we can see that this has launched a Windows PowerShell. Alright, so we want to copy a file to a new folder. So we want to first create a new folder in the E drive named Graphics. So let's go to E. And we'll type MD for make directory and then graphics. There it is. And then we'll go to D:\graphics. I'll type dir to see what's there. We see cat. So I'll type copy cat.jpg to the E:\graphics. Alright, now go back to E, type dir, so I can see the cat. So that seems pretty good. So the next task is to use NSLOOKUP to query the DNS for the corp server using its full name, which is corpserver.corpnet.com. So let's type NSLOOKUP corp server.corpnet.com and hit enter. Couldn't find it. corpserver.corpnet.com. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So the server is called corpdc.corpnet.local, and it has the address of 192.168.0.11. Now we're supposed to answer question 1, so I'll click on that. It's wanting to know what the IP address of corpserver.corpnet.local is, and it didn't find that. So what can we do about that? corpserver.corpnet.local. It did not find that. Okay, so that worked. That gives us an address of 192.168.0.10. I wonder what happens if we do that NSLOOKUP for that corpdc.corpnet.local. Okay. All right. Anyhow, the answer to our question 1 is that the IP address of corpserver.corpnet.local is 192.168.0.10. And I got that by typing NSLOOKUP and then the full name of corpserver.corpnet.local. So we'll click that, and then we'll minimize that. Okay, we will now run checkdisk to check the file system. I'm going to expand this. Yeah. I'm going to type, oops, what happened? Check. This is weird. What have I done? I'll make it small again. I don't know what I was unhappy about. What if I'd like to full screen and then hit enter? Does that work? I can't really see that. I'm going to make it small then. Okay, let's do chk dsk data. Let's see what happens. It says that this is being run in we're running check disk in read-only mode. And it did not find any bad sectors, so that's good. Let's go to answer questions. To answer question 2, how many bad sectors were found? This found no bad sectors, so let's expand these choices and click 0. And we can minimize that again. Then we can run GP update to apply the latest group policy changes to the workstation. So we'll type GP update and hit enter. Okay, and that updated policy successfully. And we can now type GP result/R to see which policies have been applied to the workstation. And we can see that the applied group policy objects include IE settings, deploy printers, default domain policy, and Outlook settings. So we'll go to answer question 3 by clicking on answer questions and scrolling down to 3, and we want IE settings. That applied group policy object has been updated. We want deploy printers. We want default domain policy, and we want Outlook settings. There. Okay, and we can minimize that. All right, then we can use Task Manager to identify the process ID or PID for the language application, and then use task kill to stop that process. So we'll mouse down to the start. We'll right click and we'll mouse up to Task Manager, and we'll click Task Manager. And we'll mouse up, we'll scroll up, and we'll go to the Details tab and click on the Details tab. And we're looking for the language application process, and it's right there. And we see that its process ID is 9849. So we will return here and say task kill /PID, and I've already forgot, what was it, 9849. So let's space and type 9849 and hit enter, and let's watch this disappear. When I hit enter, boom, and it's gone. And we received a confirmation success. We sent a termination signal to the process with PID ID 9849. That's good. Now we want to use netuse to map the P drive to the personnel shared folder on corp files. So we'll type netuse P : and then double backslash corp files and then backslash personnel. Okay, and we'll hit enter, and that was successful. So we'll change the P drive and type dir, and we can see that there are 1, 2, 3 directories. So let's answer question 4. How many folders are on the root of P drive? We saw that there are 3 directories. Directories and folders are the same thing, so we'll choose 3. And we'll click Score Lab to see how things went. And looks good. Thank you for watching.